Today we're going to be talking about the very controversial topic of animations in Mortal Kombat 1 that suddenly has a Twitter in an uproar. And not just MK Twitter, I mean all of FGC Twitter. And it just shows me how completely ignorant and obtuse people can be. And of course you're gonna tell me, Slayer, it's Twitter, everyone's stupid. True, but before we dive into all of that messy stuff, let's look at our community art. I featured this particular artist a few times on the channel because I think his art just looks freaking amazing, and this piece he finished a few days ago, and it's such a wonderful drawing of Melina. I just love the details on the costume. I think Melina looks so freaking good in MKN1. I know I said this before, but just seeing people draw fan art of her, I'm just like, man, I cannot wait to play this game. He did a version with the mask on and a version with the mask off, and they both look freaking incredible. So I will leave a link to the artist's Twitter in the description of the video if you want to go like it, retweet it, whatever it. Since the Kombat cast, a lot of people from the FGC that have, never played MK games or whatever, are now coming out to trash Mortal Kombat 1's animations. Now the thing that bugs me the most is that there is so much information when it comes to that. It's clear to me that these people have never followed an NRS game development cycle, right? And this is my third one, so I know what to expect. They're saying the animations look trash, the game is trash, when the developers themselves, NRS devs, have said this is a work in progress. Sure, the game is a few months out, but we know that NRS does this. We know that they will polish all the details, all the animations, all the faces in the final product of the game. What we're seeing is not the final version of the game, even though a lot of these people, these stinky, sweaty Smash players, these people who only play fighting games where every single character looks like a kid, instead of taking 2 seconds to actually do research about anything, they'll just regurgitate the same hate because, hey, it gets me likes. Number go up, my brain is happy. But they use this to trash Mortal Kombat as a franchise as a whole. And I have nothing against constructive criticism or even people disliking the things that I love. I don't care, it is your opinion, it is in your right to not like something, right? However, when you trash something that is unfinished, act like it is, act like it's going to be the final product. Even though the devs have said it's still a work in progress, it just invalidates your comments because it is not based on fact, it's not based on reality. There is plenty of evidence that shows how NRS fixes faces and fixes animation from the pre-release date of a game to the final finished product. And it's kind of funny how these people didn't come out when all this stress test footage was out and saying all the animations look horrible, because they didn't look horrible, because the characters we got to play in a stress test are probably most likely finished and their animations look amazing. But no, these people didn't come out of the woodwork to trash MK during that time, right? Because it looked good. Just like they're not going to say a single word when the game comes out and everything looks amazing. Because backtracking, because apologizing is not going to get them likes. They got their rush of endorphins from trashing the game and they're gonna move on. Hopefully some of them would move on to go take a shower, maybe take care of themselves, but we all know that's not gonna happen. Am I being too harsh? I honestly don't think so. So because I like to do research, because I like to bring you guys facts, let's look at all the examples of NRS fixing player models from pre-release to the actual final product. So one of the biggest ones, I think for me, was Supergirl in Injustice 2. The first version we saw, it wasn't even Supergirl, bro. It was Potato Girl. It looks horrible. She actually looked like Chucky, dude. Like, every time I look at it, I'm like, boy, this was bad. And let's look at the final polished product. Look at how beautiful she looks. And when you play the game, you see it in action, you know how good the characters' faces look, right? The next 2 examples are the same character, which is Cassie, but from 2 different games. So in MKX, the first version of Cassie looked really, really cartoony, and you could tell that it wasn't finished. But when the game came out, save for the very heavy shadows that they put on everyone's faces, obviously she looked much better. Now, I am not a fan of how the Mortal Kombat X characters look up close. I think there's this weird, like, clammy, wet, gray thing going on in their face where everyone looks sick or something. I don't know if it's because of the color palette, but that's just me. But moving on to MK11, the first time we got a glimpse of Cassie, she looked so different. Like, her nose was completely different from the final product that we got. I think they fixed her hair slightly because it was way too Ellen DeGeneres. I'm not sure if she had short hair or if they put the ponytail after, but either way, this was such a drastic change from MKX because she didn't have the undercut, which was, you know, an awesome part of the character, which we still didn't get, which, you know, totally not salty about. But you can see the final product that we got, this shot here, she looks beautiful, you know, she looks freaking awesome, and she looks like the face model that they used. So to blatantly lie just to get likes and say that this is the final product that they're getting, I can't believe they're playing this game, ha ha ha, and then they try to trash not only on the game's animation but the entire franchise, saying that the competitive scene is a joke when it's clearly not. And I know that maybe we should get used to it because it's been like that for years in the FGC, right? But I'm not gonna sit here and take it because it's all complete bullshit. If the game was such a joke competitively, well, go play it and win some tournaments. Why can't you win tournaments? What are you doing? I thought the game was easy and scrubby. Why can't you beat pros? But either way, I think this debate is stupid. No one that trashed Mortal Kombat is gonna watch this video anyways. They're not gonna change their minds. They're not going to apologize when the game comes out and it looks beautiful. So maybe it is a waste of time, but you know what? I feel better getting all of this crap out. So hey, there is that. So let me know what you think about this whole freaking debate down below. And as always, everyone, have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll see you all very soon. However, I am moving soon, so I don't know how much time I'll have to make videos in the next week, but I will try to get a video out once we get a new reveal or a new combat cast or something like that.